let me introduce you in Greek, first of all, both of you. So, my followers, if somebody doesn't know you. Λοιπόν, σήμερα είμαι εδώ μαζί με την Στεφανία που θα μας εκπροσωπήσει στην Eurovision. Είναι 18 χρονών τραγουδίστρια που ζει χρόνια στην Ολλανδία, γι' αυτό και μπορούμε να μιλάμε και Ολλανδικά εδώ και οι τρεις μας. Και έχει κάνει διάφορα στη ζωή της. Έχει πάει στο The Voice,
ναι. Έχει
πάει στο Eurovision Junior, στο Kinder for Kinder, που είναι μια χοροδία στην Ολλανδία. Έχεις κάνει ταινία, έχεις κάνει σειρές, έχει κάνει πολλά πράγματα και είναι μόνο 18 χρονών. Και δίπλα μας έχουμε την Stella Ronner-Grubacic, η οποία την έχετε ξαναδεί σε παλιότερο podcast που έχουμε κάνει μαζί. Και είναι η Ολλανδέζα πρέσβειρα στην Ολλανδική πρεσβεία της Ελλάδος. So, how are you doing today, girls?
Well, how are we doing? Very excited. I'm excited to have Stefania and you here. So, yeah, excited.
Three Dutch girls, actually.
I am very excited to be here.
So thank you, both of you, for finding time to spend this morning together, because I know you both have a very difficult program. You say that? Schedule, yeah, schedule. So maybe we should ask you first, how are you spending these days now for preparation for Eurovision?
Actually, every day we are going to practice my song with the dancers and, you know, with singing. So, and my whole days are filled with just going to the gym and just practice to, you know, fitness interviews like this one. But I don't see this as an interview, actually. It's just hanging
this
out.
One is an interview. This one is just a conversation.
Yeah, that's why I don't see it as an interview.
Yeah, exactly, because this is a lot, you know, chiller than other interviews. And I would like to feel that way, because I think it's more fun in this kind of situation, you know. So one of the questions I want to ask, do you feel pressured to look a certain way, you know, as a girl in the industry?
Actually, no, because this is my dream, so I know what I'm doing, and if something, you know, gets really bit too much, of course I will say it to them, and of course they, you know, help me and they, you know, respect it, that it's too much for me. So, but in 2 years, I never said, guys, it's too much. Okay. So they really help me. They really are sure that nothing is too much for me. And, you know, to be in a perfect shape for the live show, you know, I'm very, like, happy that I do it right now and that I feel comfortable with my body after 2 years. So I think that's really nice. And I just enjoy everything with a smile. And I have a lot of people around me, Greek people, English people, Dutch people, who are really helping me and supporting me, and yeah.
So you're not gonna eat the bitterballen? I'm gonna eat them.
I saw it. I want one. I want one.
Later, when nobody watches.
Yeah. So how did you, because you orchestrated this as the ambassador, so how did you come up with the idea, actually?
Well, I'm smiling because I think, I mean, Stefania is saying this is my dream, but of course this is also in some ways, but in a different way, this is also my dream. I mean, when you are an ambassador in a country, it's really all about establishing ties, networking, bringing people together, connecting, and in this specific case, of course, connecting between the Netherlands and Greece. And what's better opportunity to do that but in front of you? I mean, we already know each other. We talked about the work that I do as an ambassador before, and then using the opportunity of having Stefania here, who lives in the Netherlands but is the Greek entry for the Euro Song Contest. I mean, it's really, I mean, it's such a beautiful occasion of seeing how ties between countries are also very much established through very personal contexts, you know. This is the basis, I would even say, of everything. So I'm just really happy and grateful that I have this possibility of doing this. I mean, this is one of the really beautiful things of being an ambassador. I mean, the possibilities that we have to do our work are, as I often say, almost limitless, you know. There are no ends to what you can do and what you can achieve. And that is great, of course. It's a very rich, it's a beautiful profession.
Yeah, it is actually, and so it's also because when you heard about embassies and ambassadors, it's always a kind of a serious note, but you never think about entertainment, and Eurovision is entertainment, so
Of course.
it is important for you to also engage the entertainment in your job.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And I mean, from the moment that we heard that Stefania would be the Greek entry, we were of course like, oh my God, we have to meet her, you know, we have to see if we can reach out to her. And fortunately, I mean, it worked and she accepted. So that's great. But it was the same when we first, you know, when I first learned about you, I'm like, oh my God, we have to make sure that we, you know, get in touch. And
Yeah, I'm always glad to get in touch with my Dutch side of me, because it's actually pretty difficult, beside my family of course, because I live in Greece, and I'm always struggling to find myself and which part of me is Dutch and which part of me is Greek, because half and half children always struggle to find themselves. Maybe everybody, but I think when you're half and half with different cultures, it's more difficult. And that's also I want to ask you: how do you feel more Greek? Do you feel more Dutch?
That's a good question.
Because your both parents are Greek, right?
Yeah, they are both Greek. Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I feel kind of both, because I live in the Netherlands and all my friends are there. I go to school, I study there, and you know, there is my teenager life. And here in Greece, I have my my dream life. I will say it like that, because my dream is to sing and to represent Greece, and my dream is also to go to Greece to sing there, to be like Elena Paparizou, because she is a queen.
I saw you met her already,
yeah,
right?
she's so nice. Yeah. Sorry, okay. And that is just how I think about it. So Greece is really a dream country, and the Netherlands is just my city to live, my country to live, to have friends, to be there when, because my father and mother lives there too. So I feel kind of both, but right now at this moment, to be honest with you, I feel more Greek, because I've been much more in Greece this year than in the Netherlands, and because I'm representing Greece, so I study every day to make my Greek better.
Yeah,
so
I want to applaud you about that, because I've seen your interviews and I see them gradually getting better.
Oh my God, the first ones were like, oh no, what are you saying?
Yeah, but you don't have to be so hard on yourself, because it's always good to know more than one languages. So you have to applaud just the effort, and you're trying to learn the Greek, so the Greek language. So
and it's not an easy one, Greek language.
No,
it's not an easy one.
Tell me about it. I know everything, and you also know.
Yeah,
I don't want to comment on this.
You know, the words are like okay to learn.
Yeah,
but
the grammar.
Yeah, it's like my case are really weird.
Harsh.
Yeah, because in the Netherlands we say kamer. It's really a hard K. Yeah. So and in Greek it is like soft, and it's like really like that. And the omegas, the O's for me is
different O's and everything.
Like pauw.
Yeah,
and that's not good. So I work on that, and I have also a lot of people here in Greece who are helping me with my Greek. When I say something wrong, they're like, Stefania, that was a little bit wrong. It's like this. And
your Dutch is like without any accent, huh? I mean, because some people ask him, how does she speak? Well, I said like any Dutch person, really. I mean, well, like you, by the way. I mean, you also speak.
Yeah, but I think I do have more of an accent than Stefania does. I think you can tell that I struggle a bit more with my Dutch than...
Yeah, but I live there still.
Yeah, exactly.
So every day I'm speaking their Dutch.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Not that
I don't get often the people tell me that I have an accent in Greek. Sometimes they tell it to me.
I love it that you have an accent in Dutch. It's really, I don't know. It's really you hear that you are from that you live somewhere else, but it's really like, oh, tell me more. You know, it's really
I don't mind.
Netjes in het
more, I don't know, nicer in a way.
Yeah, sometimes you can't translate it exactly.
Yeah.
My Dutch is really hard because I'm from Utrecht and we have the so I speak really hard. But your Dutch is like, hoe gaat
So it has a
het?
softer edge to it.
I have,
know?
but I do have learned to change that because I'm here from like 9 years old. So I went to school here, so my whole accent changed. But I also was raised in Utrecht, in Nieuwegein.
Oh my god, that's where I live now! Ja, daar woon ik! Serieus! Serieus!
Ja, ik was dicht bij City Plaza.
Ja, ik ook! Dat is echt letterlijk ernaast! Echt? Ja!
Nee, er was Nettorama, zeg maar, die supermarkt, die grote.
Ja?
Daar in die straat Sluiterslaan heette. Dus
Daar woon ik niet, maar ik weet precies wat je bedoelt.
Grappig.
Mama, ze komt uit Nieuwegein!
Wat grappig.
Ik wil hier tot morgen blijven gewoon.
Nou ja, als je tijd hebt, altijd kunnen we nog elkaar zien. Nou ja, even terug naar onze interview. Wat grappig.
Ik kom uit I'm from Amsterdam, by the way. So
We can't relate, sorry.
But I want to live there. It's amazing.
It's so pretty.
Or Rotterdam, Amsterdam.
Yeah, I also love Rotterdam. I also love Rotterdam. But do you go still to Amsterdam? This is a bit off topic, but
now, of course, with all this pandemic, I haven't been to the Netherlands since October last year. Because it's just been basically impossible, and of course the travel advices have been such that we have not traveled. But I'm hoping that this summer at some point we will be able to go there again. Yeah, I mean it's just high time, and I have family living there. My mother lives there, and it would be really, really great to be able to see her, especially. I mean, she misses me obviously, and I miss her. So. But let's hope that sometime soon.
I hope the same thing. So back to your career. I know you've also done something here in Greece, Mad VMAs. Yeah. I saw. Yeah. So from everything you have done, what was your favorite performance? Your favorite career moment?
My whole career.
Yeah, in your whole career. Or maybe some favorites, not just one.
Wow, I think that's a great question. I think it were two. It was the Junior Eurovision, where I went for the Netherlands, and it was just great because there were a lot of people watching, and I learned a lot from there, and I also pick up a lot of stuff what I learned from there for Eurovision, so that's really handy. And I think also the Matifi from Elava. Greece, because it was so awesome. It was like so much people, and the people there. I also met Elena Paparizou there, but I don't think she recognized that moment anymore because it was really quick. It was like Kalipiti, and that was it. So, but at that point she was also really nice, and I met a lot of people there, and I've learned a lot from there. And then my Greek was like nothing. It was so bad, but I still understood everything. And it was so nice to perform and to hear my name before I go on stage, right? Because in the Netherlands, most of the time they say Stefania, what I actually understand because there's no double N and there's no, so I understand that. But in Greece, they don't know anything other than Stefania.
Yeah.
So it was like, and now Stefania. So I was like, oh,
yay.
Yeah, let's go. So I think those two were my favorite performance.
Nice.
But I think Eurovision is going to be my #1 performance because, it's Eurovision. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited. Are you going to watch?
Of course.
Oh my God,
That was my next question. Do you watch Eurovision? Are you following it?
Yes, I mean, actually Eurovision, it sort of goes back a long time.
Yes.
And so I really know it from, I'm a little bit older than you guys, but it goes really back to my childhood, I remember with my parents watching it, and especially, of course, the points part is always the exciting part. Yeah. And we've kept watching it, even though of course, it grew so big that now there are the two parts of it, which I think is a little bit of a pity in a way. It's not anymore this one evening.
Exactly. I have the same feeling about that.
But still, I mean, now clearly, of course, with Stefania and the fact that obviously this year it's in Rotterdam, definitely I will watch it. Yeah, it's really great, and I'm also, I mean, I'm quite impressed by the fact that somehow they are going to manage, it seems, to have some audience at least, and to, I mean, of course, clearly last year it had to be cancelled because of Corona. Now it will take place in an adjusted form. But still, I think it will be great, especially this year because of the whole pandemic and everything.
Yeah, I think everyone is already ready for it, because I got so many messages with, oh my God, finally, after 2 years waiting, finally.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just so excited. Every day I'm getting more excited.
When will you sing? Do you know?
Hoe zeg je dat? Vierde. Ja,
fourth.
kan ik ook het vragen.
Yeah.
The fourth. Yeah, I'm the fourth one in the second half.
Okay.
From the semi-final. Yeah. So I'm just really quick on stage, but I think that's better than just waiting and waiting, because you're getting more nervous, you know.
Of course.
So,
it's in a month, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but the semi,
22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah. That's why I'm just so excited, and I just cannot wait anymore to sit, you know, in the green room and to be like, and now here are the points for Greece, you know, and then I'm like, oh my God.
So do you hope to get to some points also from the Netherlands, just because they know you?
Yes, of course, but I'm not like, you know, telling all the Dutch people like, you need to vote for me, you need to vote for me. It's their choice, and if they want to vote for me, I only appreciate it and just loving it, and
So, what's your favorite kind of music?
Oh, well, that's a tough question because, well, first of all, since I have a son that is not, sort of, you know, he's 12 years old. So we listen actually a lot to Dutch DJs, clearly.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, no, I don't think Tiesto, Dimitri.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite songs is by Khalid, Ocean. I love that song. I don't know if you know
I don't even know it, I think
but
so.
Also some of the other DJs. But that's one part. And then, of course, I mean, being Dutch, there's also a part of you know, Dutch music that I really like. I mean, and I have to admit it. Yes, it's true. It is Marco Borsato. And then thirdly, being married to somebody from Serbia, there's also this part there where we listen to, well, Serbian folk music, Boban Markovic, or, you know, the trubaci, as they call it in Serbian, where it's all the trumpet players. So I mean, really, it's a very diverse palette of songs and music, and it depends, I guess, a little bit on the mood. Sometimes when I'm by myself in the car, it's Marco Borsato, Rood.
Tino Martin.
And your favorite kind of genre?
I like Dua Lipa really much.
Yeah.
I find that in your song, in your song for Eurovision, I find that at some point you kind of sound like Dua Lipa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a big compliment. Yeah, I just love her. I love her. And she's only getting better and better and better. And I love Doja Cat, really.
Yeah,
lately.
she's nice.
And but I like actually the summer vibes music, so Spanish or Greek summer vibe music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you listen to Greek music, or are you gonna write some Greek music?
No, I recorded yesterday a song, and it is in Greek. For
nice.
Disney, so yeah.
So, and when it's coming? Do you know when it's coming out?
No.
Okay.
No, that's a surprise. And where it is about is also a surprise, but it is Greek, and it's amazing, and I really love it.
Was it hard? I mean, is it harder for you to sing in Greek than it is?
Yeah, because of some things that I don't say right, like the, you know, my kappas and that kind of stuff. But it was actually really fun, and I really enjoyed the language while singing.
Yeah,
it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, hypothetically, if Stefania wins, would you like to organize maybe next Eurovision?
If you had that chance, like,
Next Eurovision,
Yeah, organize the whole event or something.
well,
Too much work for me. Let's not go there. I just prefer watching it with my family.
no more work.
I don't think I'm in a position to be able to do that. I mean, or I would have to change jobs maybe. But if I can lend a hand, yes, of course, I would love to do that. But
It's a lot of work.
at least if I'm here next year in Greece. In any case, I mean, clearly, if you win, then we have to have a meeting like this one to look back. That's how it was. I mean, this is what she should commit to. That when you do, you come here and we.
Of course, I will.
We talk again, and we have a party. That's what we can agree.
Yeah.
That we can have a. Well, we have to be
Eurovision
careful
party.
with the corona measures.
Well, hopefully it's already gone then.
Yeah.
And do you have a designer for your outfit?
Yeah, Vretos Vretakos. Yeah, he's going to do my outfit. Yeah, he made a lot of outfits for Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez, Rita Ora. Name any artist, he has done it.
I know,
Yeah.
it's very good. He's
He's
also a
very
Greek designer for anybody that doesn't know him. So
we would have to invite him too.
yeah.
Oh, he's so nice. He's so nice.
Did you had a say in your outfit or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's cool.
I told him what I really loved to, wear and my color, and he really said, "Okay, I do whatever you want." So yeah, it's going to be amazing. I already see it.
Did you warn it? Did
yeah,
you try it
I already
out?
wore it,
Okay.
yeah, but it's not like done yet. But I worn something. So, and it was amazing. I already loved that, and it was not even done yet. So he was like, "Why do you love it so much? It's not even done." And I was like, "But it's beautiful, look." And he was like, "Stefania, why? Just wait a week and it's done." So, yeah, he's so sweet, so nice, and he really appreciates my choices of colors, and yeah.
Is there something that you are afraid? Can I ask that?
Yeah, of course.
Is there something that you are afraid of what can happen during your performance?
Of course, there sometimes something goes wrong during the repetitions. Hoe zeg je dat? Repetities? Repetitions.
Yeah.
Rehearsals.
Rehearsals.
When something goes wrong during the rehearsals, yeah, I get a little bit like, oh my god.
Yeah.
If
Because
that would
it's
happen
all
on stage.
live. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, it's all live.
Yeah, but it's
one time.
Yeah. So then you have to
rock
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to just rock it, and it's actually better to happen to somebody because everybody's going to talk about you, and then you become a kind of meme, but in a good way. So you own it, and you're going to be very famous for your.
But I think it's better than something goes wrong during the rehearsals than when it's live.
Yeah, of course.
And if there's something going wrong, it's like a little thing. It's like, my microphone was like in my other hand, but it has to be on my right hand. So those are like so little wrongy things. Nobody will ever see that on live stage. Like, if you are watching and I'm holding it in the wrong hand, like you don't notice. No, you don't notice it because you don't know what hand. Okay, my English is going like to be amazing in this video, but actually those wrong things are like better to be in the rehearsals than on live. And I think live, everyone is getting so excited. My dancers are talking every single second of, oh my god, when it's going to be 20 May, because then we have to go on stage and we have to do it live with the rehearsals. Also at Eurovision, it's always live, the rehearsals. A lot of people are going to watch it also there. So it's not really a rehearsal, it's also live.
Yeah.
So, and they are saying every time when we go, we want to be there, we want to be there. So everyone is getting really excited. And I think that creates an energy and a vibe that makes us more powerful to go live on stage and to do everything right. And we have Fokas with us. And he is also really nice, and if there's something going wrong at the rehearsals, he will fix it in 1 second, and then it's okay.
Okay, nice.
So
do you have? Are you gonna wear 2 different outfits? One for the semi-finals and then for the final, or you can say anything?
It's the same.
Okay, it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an outfit that you are like obsessed with. It's like you see it and you are like, who made that? Yeah, it's really amazing, and I just can't believe it that I'm going to do it. It's just really my dream. I'm just 18 years old. I just go to school. I have friends.
Yeah, exactly. You're so young and you have done so many things. Are you feeling overwhelmed with all this?
No, because as a young kid, I was always watching Eurovision also. I was acting like Sakis Rufas. I was standing on a chair and I was like, this is our night, fly. You know, I was like that. My mother was looking at me. She was like, are you okay? Like, you're 8 years old. Like, what are you doing? I just really enjoy singing always. And I always wanted to do something with singing. And now that I know that people love me and that people are supporting me, which I really appreciate, I just want to do it more and more and more. Also in Greek, also in Dutch, also in English. Maybe sometime, in Chinese, I don't know, but I love to sing. And if that is going to be my job, then I will be like thanking every people on earth who's supporting me every day. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, because this is just what I want to do. So, yeah. So.
Do you use social media to communicate with your fans?
Yes, and I love the edits. Sometimes I just like them also, because I think when you don't have the connection with your fans on Instagram, you don't have connection at all with your fans. And I think that is a really important thing. Fans need to love you, they need to appreciate you, they need to support you, because you are nothing without fans. You know that as the best one, you are nothing without fans. So I just like a whole of things from fans, and I really appreciate it that they're making those edits, because it's really hard to make those edits from a telephone. And if they want to meet me, sometimes I give a meeting, and free meeting in the Netherlands I did once, and everyone was really happy. And I just love to meet fans. And if I am sometimes, I met one fan one time, and I was so tired. I worked the whole day and I was really tired. So it was really like, hi, oh my God, are you Stefania? And I was really like, yes, I am. But then I also I'm so sorry. I had a long day, and I always have respect for the fan. That's why also when I'm here, I'm just very thankful. I'm very thankful that you guys invited me.
Well,
yeah,
it was my pleasure. I mean,
Yeah,
it's really great.
me too as well. I'm very happy about this.
So yeah, that's just a message.
So you, as a fan of Eurovision, what do you think is more important to winning the contest? Is it the music video? Is it the performance? Is it the networking?
I'm right next to you.
Well, there are actually many shows, I don't know if you know, in the Netherlands about with people commenting, like those specialists of the song festival. And I mean, clearly one would hope that it is really the song. And I do think that the song really, really matters. But it seems, I think, to win the Eurosong contest, you need to have a sort of a special kind of song that is catchy.
Yeah.
It has to catch the audience.
Yeah.
That I really think is the number one thing, But in addition, I do believe, I mean, and what you just said illustrates that in a way, that what really matters also is, of course, the whole performance, I mean, whichever way we look at it, I mean, the way how it looks, I mean, this is the day and time in which we live, right? I mean, it matters.
Yeah.
The picture matters.
Yeah.
Because if I did it, of course, preparing a little bit for today, but if you look at some of the songs that won previously, I don't know if you know this at all, but Ding a Dong.
Yeah.
Ding a Dong.
No?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's really a catchy song, but I mean, at that time, it really mattered less, or at least it seems to me that it mattered less how it all looked like. If you now, I was, of course, this year it is in Rotterdam because Duncan Lawrence won, and what I saw last year, how they were, and that's what I was thinking of when I was listening to you, how they were preparing that performance with that light that had to come down, and how carefully this had all to be orchestrated and mastered. I mean, then you understand that it really is, you know, it's the whole
picture
thing together. Yeah, so it's not only the song, but I mean, let's hope that the best song wins, right?
Rumor has it that you have a big show coming up. I don't know if you can confirm or
Why
deny.
is everybody saying that to me? They were like, oh my, are you that act? The only thing I can say is that it's going to be amazing, spectacular, and...
Yeah, you say words of that like that, so everybody's expecting something, you know, spectacular is a big word.
You can expect something, you can like... Veveos, how do you say that?
Yeah?
Certainly.
Veveos.
Certainly, yeah.
You can expect something with hard dancing, because I have dancers with me. Of course I'm going to dance. It's a pop song, so you can expect like up-tempo dancing. But that's the only thing I really can say to you.
Okay.
But
and your music video is very much inspired by mythological creatures.
Yeah.
How does it connect with your song? We haven't said the title of the song. I think it's
Last
called
Dance.
The Last Dance. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So how does it connect your song with the mythological creatures? Or is it more kind of visualizing?
It's more like a for the video clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's really working, actually, because a lot of people recognize it. They are like, oh my God, that's Atlas, you know?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are recognizing it, and I think that is just really cool.
Do you read the comments on the video?
Actually, I did, but I think because people in the team are telling me to not watch really to the comments, because if I read something bad, I maybe would be like, oh my God, maybe it's bad, maybe it's not good. So they are telling me to like enjoy this. Don't look to Instagram, don't look to whatever, just enjoy it.
I agree with your team, 100%.
But I do it, and I think it's just, I just post something on Instagram and I don't look at the comments.
Yeah.
And I think that is just helping me a lot. I'm not saying that if I get a bad comment that I'm exactly immediately like, no, that's not what I'm saying, but it's better to not watch and to just enjoy it. But I think what you told me also is like, coming back to the performance and that kind of stuff, I think also the video clip also needs to be a little bit like, because the video clip is your first impression.
Yeah.
You are watching the video clip and you're like, oh wow, that's my first impression with the video clip. So I think that when your video clip is awesome and good, I really like the video clip from To l'Univers from this year, with the car and with the high mountains and with the universum that you saw. I really love that. And I think because he had a great video clip, I think people were like, wow, that's cool. So that is also really important. But when the staging is not what people expected that it was going to be, then I think you will be lower than what you expected. So the staging just need to be perfect.
Yeah.
And I think everybody is going to do that. Everybody will work really hard for the staging.
I think this year is actually a pretty good
yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
I was looking through the songs yesterday just to keep up, you know, with everything that's happening, and they really stepped up their game.
Yeah, because I think also people wanted to show people that last year is not the only thing that they can do. They can do also something else. And I just love this year. There are a lot of songs that I also really like. So my favorite from this year is Spain, of course. Because I love Spain.
How can you say that?
It's just, I really love Spain.
What about the Netherlands?
Yeah!
Yeah, I think actually because a lot of people are saying that the Netherlands, because of You Know Man Broccoli, they are like broccoli. But,
yes, I
haven't heard that. I haven't heard that.
When you listen good, he doesn't say broccoli.
No,
it's clearly that is You Know Man Broccoli.
No, it's not clear that it's that sentence, but it's clear that it's not broccoli.
Yeah, exactly. And I really like the vibe in his song.
Yeah.
He has also a lot of people
cheerful.
are singing with him.
Yeah.
And it's an up-tempo song. And I think he really did a great job, because last year was a little bit slow and catchy, but this one is like,
but I
he's
think
going
also,
for it.
I think also that's the first time that the Netherlands is going with a different sort of type of genre.
Yeah, and also with another language in the song, because there's no Dutch in the song.
Yeah.
So it's its own culture from Jean-Guy McCloy, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And that guy is really awesome.
Yeah.
He's really sweet.
My personal favorite is Belgium with Hoevephonic, because I really love them already. So, but I don't think it's a Eurovision song. I think it's not for Eurovision.
This is sometimes the question, indeed. I mean,
Yeah.
so I actually, you know, several years ago there was this song by the Common Linnets with Waylon and Ilse de Lange. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I know.
And that, I thought that was a beautiful song, you know.
Yeah, it was. But it's second one. It's amazing.
Yeah. But it's, but indeed, also I think because it isn't really the your typical Eurovision
I also
song,
expect something
contest.
more pop and more uplifting.
But maybe that is because it isn't a Eurovision song. Maybe that's a surprise.
Yeah. Sometimes
People are like, because Common Limits was also not a Eurovision song, but people liked it because of the staging.
Yeah.
Really, it's just
really great.
about the staging.
Yeah.
And we are just working so hard for the staging, because we know that has like big influence for the stage, for the for the points. But I just really love this year. This year is like amazing. Last year was also really good with everything, every song. My favorite was also Spain last year.
Really?
So, yeah, it's just a coincidence. It's not that I like Blas Canto, like that I'm in love or something, but it's just really his voice I like really much, and just the Spanish language is like, I'm obsessed with it.
It's nice.
And just the song is just, he made last year a up-tempo song, Universo, and this year he has Voy a Quedarme, and it is so nice, so sweet, so beautiful. So that's my favorite song.
So, but as a Greek girl, you have to give your 12 points to Cyprus, actually, because we also already, we also always vote each other.
Yeah, we are supporting each other.
Yeah, do you heard the song? Have you talked with Elena?
I heard the song and I'm obsessed with it. It's just really, really, really amazing. People are like, because of the El Diablo that is in it. Yeah. I kind of understand that, but it's not really about El Diablo.
No,
so,
it was referring to the toxic
it's just
relationship.
about her boyfriend.
Yeah,
she's talking about her boyfriend. She's clearly making that sure in the lyrics. And she is also an amazing singer. And I met her in Bulgaria when we were there for the Live on Tapes. And she is amazing. She is so sweet. She came to me, hi, how are you? And we were, but then in Greek, and we were talking in Greek. And we had a bond. Like in 2 seconds, we were like in 2 seconds, we were like, I like you. Yeah. So she's really nice, and I really like give her like lots of love and kisses, and I really hope that she is like ending well in the Eurovision. She will, because she will rock. Yeah, that's for sure.
And so last year Eurovision was cancelled, but
yeah, unfortunately.
Your song Supergirl wasn't.
Couldn't be.
Yeah, couldn't be in the Eurovision. So you have 2 songs for Eurovision. Which one is your favorite?
What? I think just both of them. And now I think you are thinking right now, like, oh my God, just say it. Which one is better?
No, I get it because it's like
it's like my children.
Yeah,
you understand
I know,
me.
I know.
I really like you. Okay, so it's Supergirl has those ethnic vibes. What I really, really love, obsessed with that. That's why I also listen a lot to Greek music with ethnic vibes. I really like that. But the lyrics was also really nice. And Supergirl was going to be a bomb, but Last Dance is also going to be a bomb, because we are like working every day, and still every day maybe there's something going to change, because we're like, oh my God, what did you do? And then we're like, oh my God, that's much better. Okay, let's do that. So, but the lyrics of Last Dance is like giving a really message, and it's really like a fantasy lyrics, because my heart was born in neon lights, floating in space like satellites. I don't know how Dimitris that did, but he did a great job. And the staging is going to be perfect. But if people would see Supergirl on a stage, I think they will be like flabbergasted, like, wow, that's so nice. But we also picked a few things from Supergirl into, you know, Last Dance. Because we wanted to because Supergirl is my baby, let's say it like that. And I really liked that, choreography. So I told Fokas, maybe we should put that one into Last Dance, like a little bit. And he was agreeing, and he was like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, that's awesome. People recognize that, so. Yeah. But I think both of the songs has its own thing that people like. Last Dance is 80s, Supergirl is ethnic, and people both are liking it, so it's
my
only,
personal favorite is Last Dance. So
yeah?
I'm glad you're going with Last Dance. Yeah.
Okay, so now of course everything is about the Eurosong contest, but do you already have like plans what you will do like after the summer, and or is it really this and then you're going back to like finishing school and everything?
No. No, I just really want to like create a really career here in Greece, because I just love it. I'm obsessed with Greece, to be honest. It's not because I'm only representing it, because my parents are both from Greece. I have really, my relation with Greece is like so close. I understand the language. I love the people here because they are so open, and I think I just want to make a career here and just to sing and to make songs. And I really hope that I am going to collaborate with Elena Paparizou, because she is so cool.
I think you do, because she does support small artists. So.
She was so nice. She was like, she was like walking in the studio. She saw me and she was like, oh, she was so nice. She was, she's amazing. I really hope to collaborate with her. Yeah.
So
if you see this, Elena Paparizou, hit me up. Call me.
So how was your interaction with Elena Paparizou?
Yeah, she's so sweet, so nice. She was walking in the studio. She was like, "Oh my God, Asterimo," and that kind of. So yes, she's so nice. And she told me that, you know, every Greek person in Greece is like with me and they are supporting me. So that's really nice. And can I be honest with you? She's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know how old she is, but she is beautiful. Her body, that's goals. That is like, how? So yeah, and she also gave me advices for high heels, because she also dances on high heels, and it's kind of new for me because I'm just 18. So, and she told me like you need to put those kind of gel things into your heels and just practice every day and wear them every day, no matter where you are. Wear high heels. Yeah, I'm not wearing. So.
You're not taking advice from your...
I'm sorry. I will. But, you know, sometimes I just want to wear them because I think it makes me more like sexy or something. You know, yeah, it's just that I just feel like more older and like mature on the high heels. And she told me that she will always be with me, and she loves my song, and she saw the video clip and she's obsessed with my song.
So nice of her to say.
Yeah, she's so nice. And her voice, her speaking voice is also really beautiful. It's really sharp and really like, hello, like that. It's like really, oh my God, like, I love it. She's amazing.
Back to the beginning of our conversation, we talked about how important it is for the embassy to connect different cultures and the bridge between the Netherlands and the Greece. But we also know that the embassy has a limited budget on entertainment, I guess. I don't know if I phrase it correctly, but you seem to manage it somehow, because I know you do a lot of stuff with the embassy.
Yeah, we do a lot, but it's also true that culture, I think generally what we've seen in the Netherlands, of course, it's a sector that where, you know, the money available has been shrinking. at least when it comes also, from subsidies and support from the government. So that is a fact of life that we have to deal with. But it also always shows that if you are creative, you can still do a lot. And that is also a lesson that we've learned here. You can do a lot if you connect on the one hand directly with the different artists or groups that want to perform, and where we can create synergy if we, for instance, make available space that we have. We've been sometimes doing things here basically in the residence because this is space that we have available, so we can organize things here, smaller concerts even. But of course, I mean, it would be great if we can do more, because there is so much, I think, that is happening in the Netherlands that we would like to show here. I'm quite a fan of, dance, especially modern dance. So it would be really absolutely great if we could do more of that here, and vice versa, of course, because coming back indeed to what we already discussed, it just helps to strengthen our ties. It helps to really strengthen our relationship, and it is such a fundamental element in this structure of our bilateral relations. And one of the other ways that we are actually now looking into, and where we can probably also do more, is if we make sure that there is a connection also with, let's say, public diplomacy. So you really connect with people, and you make sure that people from both our two countries, so the Netherlands and Greece, work together on something that is, again, important for both of us, for the two countries. To give one example, in the Netherlands we are very much about creative industries, and there is a great interest for that here. I mean, and this is something where if we bring together people, but also companies and the public sector, I think we can really do much more. I mean, I always say then in that case it's not 1 + 1 is 2, but it really becomes 3 or more. Yeah. So, but it requires from us indeed quite some energy and also creativity to really achieve certain results. But it is important, so we keep working on it.
And can I ask how can you get funding from the state, or is it with sponsors?
Well, yes, we work a lot with sponsors, and again, as I said, I mean, it's working also with different organizations that see the importance of, bringing the two countries together also on the cultural level. So it's really, as I say, it's a lot of creativity to make things work.
I really appreciate that, because, the cultural thing is very easily overlooked.
Yes.
As something a little bit downlooked as well. And as someone who is very creative and always struggled in my life to find my path from job for a career, it was very hard for me to come at a good place with myself to accept that I'm not a 9-to-5 job person or something else, something more serious in a way. So I really appreciate the effort you put into bringing the cultural forward, actually, to put effort in that.
I mean, it would be easier, of course, if we just had a big bag of money,
of course, but everything is
the fact of the matter is we don't, and so we have to look at other ways. And there again, I mean, that's why it's so incredibly important to have somebody like Stefania, who shows indeed through her singing, that there is this relationship between the two countries, and it really can help fortify our relationship, which anyway, I think that's what we talked about previously. There is really so much that brings Greece and the Netherlands together.
Yeah, of course.
And it is also in many ways a very personal relationship. I mean, and that's also what we see in you. There are so many people who have this tie between the Netherlands and Greece, and it's great to see that. And I mean, it's an obvious thing to work with that.
So I want you to to answer some questions of your fans and also my fans. So I'm gonna read them to you. So Violetta asked, did you receive negative critique about you representing Greece, although you live in the Netherlands?
Well, most of them are actually only positive. They were like, wow, amazing for you, enjoy it. But yeah, of course, there are a few who are telling me like, why for Greece and not for the Netherlands?
Yeah.
But I already did for the Netherlands at the Junior Eurovision, and Greece is my fatherland. So I really just appreciate the fact that they choose me, and every day I'm still thanking them for choosing me, even though at the beginning no one knew me in Greece. But now they do, and I'm just really honored. And for the people who still don't want to understand why I'm going for Greece, this is the reason I did for the Netherlands. Greece, my fatherland, and I have so much love for Greece.
I think also that they don't know that you're actually Greek, you know?
I am, yeah,
So
I am. I'm full Greek.
They feel that you're more in Netherlands just because you speak the language and you live there, but you're full Greek.
My blood is just pure Greek.
Yeah.
You can make souvlaki with my blood.
Okay, so Nefeli asked, how do you feel about YouTube? Would you make some YouTubish content in the future? Because I know you do have a channel,
yeah,
but
I do.
You don't actually use it as a kind of YouTube creator.
No, I use it more as my music platform.
Yeah.
So I post all my video clips on there and other things that really match it with music. But yeah, of course, I would love to make more videos, vlogs also.
Yeah, that would be fun, a vlog about Eurovision now. You should vlog.
Yeah, I think I am going to...
You should bring her too.
Yes, together. No, I think I'm going to like spam my whole story in Instagram in May, so people are knowing what I'm doing every time. But also, I do a lot of things that are not allowed to other cameras.
Yes.
So then I can't vlog. So that's also the reason why sometimes I want to vlog, but they tell me there that I can't. So that is, yeah, I love to make videos, but I think that I'm going to make videos then with like who rather would be that. And
okay. Kiropoulos asked, did you find it difficult to work with Greek people?
No, I love it. The thing that I really love about Greek people is that I just walk into the room, θέλεις καφέ, τι θέλεις? And I'm like, yeah, frappé. And, you know, I just really love that because they are so open and they were like, if you need time for yourself, just say it and we will help you. We will do this for you. We will do that for you. Do you want pita gyro? And you know, that's just, I really love that. I really like the vibe that is going on with Greek people. And I just enjoy the language so much. It's just like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's really beautiful. And I love to work with Greek people because my Greek is also getting better and better because you know, Dutch, I know Dutch because I just was born there. I lived my whole life in the Netherlands, so I know Dutch. But I don't know Greek like the best of the best. And I just want to make sure that if my father said something wrong, I could be like,
correct him. Yes, yes.
I did once yesterday.
That was my favorite moment as well when I could correct my father. That was my favorite moment.
I did once. So and he was like, oh, bravo! So yeah, that's just my goal to be like the best in Greek at home.
Oh.
You okay?
On this, yeah, I have to do something. I realized you can skip this part.
Okay, this is going to be a mukbang.
Yeah, because she just said like Thelly's café or so. Thelly's bitterballen.
You are amazing. Okay, you could read the questions yourselves. I will eat some.
Yeah, you are also.
So Eleni asked, how many hours per day are you working on your performance?
I think 4 hours every day. Yeah,
just on your performance, but
just on
then you're doing interviews
and after that I'm doing interviews. Yeah.
So That's a lot of time.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, of course. And the last question from Evelina, do you feel proud of yourself?
To be honest, yes.
Oh.
I was, at the beginning I was really shy,
now I
so
can
I would
eat.
say no. But right now I would say yes, because I'm really enjoying it, and I really am like Stefania, or you're like, you know what you're doing, right? You know where you are going to be. So I am really proud of me that I just really wanted it and that I worked hard for it. Okay, enough about
And
me.
now she
That's
deserves
it.
a bitterbal.
Yeah, I want one. Last one.
These are bitterballen.
Yes, this is one of my
Dutch
favorites.
delicacy.
Yeah, exactly. Which we can't find here in Greece. It's so annoying. I wanted...
Only at the Dutch residence.
Yeah. Last year I wanted to organize a Dutch meal for Dimitris with croquette and fries and everything.
Fries with mayonnaise. Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to order from the Netherlands, but it was too expensive. Yeah. They should open something here. I don't know. Somebody listen to me, open a Dutch supermarket here in Greece.
Habo. Habo?
Febo. Croquetten from Febo.
So, girls, thank you very much for today. It was a pleasure.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Εγώ ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. And I hope you had a great time as well. And good luck with your performance.
Heel veel succes.
Thank you.
Heel veel succes. Ja.
And you too, of course.
Jij ook bedankt.